You won't believe how Billie Eilish completely changed the landscape of modern pop music before she even celebrated her 20th birthday. To grasp her phenomenal ascent, picture this: a young teenager with neon green hair roots, oversized clothing, and an ethereal voice, recording minimalist, introspective songs in her brother's bedroom. And hey, welcome to Music Press, where you can discover and learn more about a new artist every single day. Subscribe for videos delivered daily to your homepage. In the earliest interviews, Billie admitted, "We didn't think anyone would actually hear this stuff, let alone make it viral." Yet those homemade tracks, like Ocean Eyes, rocketed through SoundCloud and onto playlists worldwide, signaling that something revolutionary was happening. Before the world knew her name, she and her brother Finneas were just two creative kids, writing, tinkering, and layering sounds on a simple setup. The pair realized early on that they had a special synergy. She once recalled, "Finneas gets me. We grew up in the same house, we share the same jokes, and when we create, it's effortless." Their dynamic would eventually shape the soul of Billie's music. Airy vocal lines, subtle beats, and lyrics that oscillated between teenage daydreams and raw confessions of fear, loneliness, and the struggles of modern adolescence. Everything changed with her debut EP, Don't Smile at Me, which introduced the world to her unique blend of pop and alternative sensibilities. Songs like Bellyache stood out for their eerie yet catchy melodies, and fans were captivated by the dark humor woven into the lyrics. She grinned in one interview, saying, "I like messing with people's expectations. You can talk about heavier things but still make it sound fun, right?" This edgy approach made her a magnetic figure for teens who recognized their own anxieties and curiosities in her music. Then came When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go?, the album that would not only top charts but also shatter records. Critics praised its eerie dreamscapes, layered vocal harmonies, and next-level production that blurred genre boundaries. She and Finneas spent countless hours painstakingly mixing the tracks, using everyday objects and strange samples to create signature sounds. Upon its release, Billie swept the Grammys, making history as the youngest artist to win all four main categories. She stood on stage, gleaming in her neon green and black ensemble, and humbly said, "This is insane. I never thought my weird songs would resonate like this." But it was never just about the music. From day one, Billie cultivated a style that flipped traditional pop star expectations on their head. Her oversized hoodies and baggy pants served a purpose beyond comfort or trendiness. She explained, "I want people to focus on my music, not my body. Plus, I feel more like myself when I'm in clothes that don't put me on display." This decision sparked intense discussions about body positivity, the hypersexualization of female artists, and the power to control your own image. At the same time, her fashion statements, often covered in neon prints or quirky logos, made her a frequent topic of conversation on social media, fashion blogs, and late-night talk shows. As her star grew brighter, so did her desire to use her platform for activism. One of her earliest passions was environmentalism. She spoke passionately about climate change, frequently posting on social media to urge her followers to reduce plastic waste, support ecological initiatives, and contact their representatives about environmental legislation. "The planet is literally on fire," she said during one press conference, "so it feels wrong not to speak up when you have the power to influence millions of people." This stance resonated with young fans who saw Billie not just as a musician, but as a genuine advocate for their generation's future. Inevitably, fame came with controversy. Some critics claimed her music glamorized depression or cultivated a too dark aesthetic for teens. Others pointed out moments where she adapted her style, like a Vogue photoshoot where she donned more form-fitting clothing, and accused her of hypocrisy, questioning whether she was selling out her original message. Billie confronted these critiques head-on, explaining that her journey was about personal growth, not rigid rules. "Fashion and identity can evolve," she said. "One year I'm wearing giant hoodies, the next year I might want to dress differently. It's all me." People contain multitudes. Beyond the fashion debates, Billie also addressed mental health head-on, openly discussing her experiences with anxiety and body dysmorphia. "Talking about mental health shouldn't be taboo," she noted. "We all go through ups and downs, and if my honesty helps one person feel less alone, I've done my job." This candor has turned her into a beacon of hope for fans navigating similar struggles, and many look to her lyrics as a source of solace. Despite her global influence, Billie has tried to keep her creative world small and personal. She continues to work with Finneas, maintaining that collaborative spark that started it all. Even as she's performed in sold-out arenas and headlined massive music festivals, she's expressed a yearning to keep the intimate connection she has with her audience. She once told a reporter, "I don't ever want to lose that sense of being real, of talking directly to fans like they're friends." Over time, we've seen her transition from the haunting vibes of "Bury a Friend" to the reflective pop anthems on her follow-up projects. She's tried on new genres, new aesthetics, and new perspectives, all while holding on to the deeply personal, honest core that attracted listeners in the first place. Whether she's winning Grammys, collaborating with major fashion houses, or rallying her fans to protest environmental inaction, Billie's biggest strength lies in remaining authentic. It's a quality that's rare in an age where viral fame can come and go overnight. Her influence is undeniable, from defining new standards in pop production to sparking important discussions about mental health, body image, and activism. And it all began with a quiet teenage girl in a bedroom studio, pouring out every thought and fear into a microphone. That fearless introspection, blended with an unwavering sense of self, is why Billie Eilish hasn't just redefined what a modern pop star looks like. She's changed what it means to be one,